What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You know who it is, your boy John.
Fucking white belt slayer.
We back. We apologize. A lot's happened. It's just been busy. It's been a busy couple weeks, and it's just hard sometimes to get shit done.
And many things we can't talk about.
Yeah.
Many things we can't talk about. I'm going to have to retire the white belt slayer for a while.
Oh, yeah? You've been getting...
No, there's no fucking white belts.
There's a lot of white belts.
Is there? Man,
yeah.
I trained this week. I didn't see anybody.
There's actually a lot of blue belts, though.
Yeah, a lot of blue belts now.
Yeah, a lot of blue
Wranglers
belts.
coming out.
There's more blue belts, but there's quite a few white belts.
The only one I can really think of is like Josue. He's the only white belt I can really think of. That's like I get a roll with.
You know, that move that I've been...
Yeah.
Well, it's a couple of things. One, what did you call it?
I can't remember. It's some sort of tomonagi.
It's called a sumigeshi. Sumigeshi,
yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
So sumigeshi is a throw with the foot in it.
Okay.
Like
so that's what it's called. But you sent me a clip of like 6 variations.
Yeah.
One of them was it's pretty much the same setup, except you almost go for what is it called?
Uchimata?
Uchimata.
Yeah.
And then you switch to it. And I was like, I've been trying that, and every time I've tried it that way, I've been hitting it.
Yeah, sumigeshi's good, dude.
I threw that.
What do you mean you've been hitting it? Bitch, you haven't been training?
Yeah. I went not all last week. I went, what days?
I trained last
Monday,
week, too.
Tuesday, and then I didn't go Wednesday.
I think I went
But I also went to an earlier class, too.
last week?
I went to 10 a.m.
I think I went every day last week. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, I saw you there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Dude,
And then I also went to like
been a long
10 a.m.
time, dog.
I also went to a 10 a.m. because I knew I wasn't going to be able to train as much. So, but I've been hitting that fucking move. I don't remember his name, whatever, but it's a big fucking blue belt, dude. And fucking...
Tyler?
I don't remember.
Looks like Roger Carpenter?
No.
Oh.
He has a beard. Anyways, I hit him with it, like fucking really good. And he's like way taller than me. So I was thinking about, I don't know how I got his belt, because I like grabbing the belt, but I was able to get his belt. And then...
Always over the shoulder?
Yeah, over the shoulder. And then I was like grinding my head into his side face, so it was making him comfortable. And I went for that, and he fucking flew. And then I was like, holy fuck, because he's way bigger. I was like, all right, sweet. And it wasn't that hard. So then we rolled, and I ended up catching him with something, and then we started again, and I hit it again. And he's like, fuck. And then...
That's good.
And then I hit another blue belt with it, but he went flying. And fucking, even Josh was like, holy fuck. Because you know when you hit something and you see it, like, when I hit it, I saw him flying, like, super fucking high. And I was like, oh, shit.
Damn.
But because I have his belt, like, when he lands, I'm like, it pulls me into him. Yeah. So, but that variation, those 3 different variations or whatever, or the different ones, like, that one setup, I was like, man, I really like that. And so I like it because I can go for it. Obviously, if you can hit it, and you can. But if they step back, they're letting their weight off, and now it's like boom. Now I can go for it. So,
yeah, that's the thing about judo. It's just like jiu-jitsu. Like you have to
the
setups are everything.
Yeah.
Like I've been trying to work on a couple setups, and it's so hard to impose like a traditional judo game in jiu-jitsu because the way we fucking stands.
Yeah.
And
And that's why I really like that throw is because it's better when they're not standing straight up. It's better when they're kind of hunched over because I can reach their belt and I get that deeper grip.
Yeah.
So it works good for jiu-jitsu. Plus, from there, if you can't, there's another one that I've hit that works really well. Like if I can't get that move or I feel not confident, you can almost go to the to a sacrifice throw, but to that side, and so they don't expect it.
Like you just like dropped your hip.
Yeah, you just dropped your hip, and then because you have their belt, when you drop. Like, you're pulling them down. They can't get that leg off. And that works really well, too.
Dude, fucking Misa hit me with the gnarliest aside on Friday. Just fucking turned the bus, tripped me, and blasted me on the fucking ground. We had a good fucking scrap that day. I had a bunch of good... Dude, fucking Gabriel's punk ass fucking took me to the edge, dog. Took me into deep waters. Dude, I almost threw up.
No, in the blue belt?
He's a blue belt now, yeah. Almost fucking threw up, dude. He was going hard. Like, he picked... Dude, this... I don't know if you watch this, but if you do, this is directed towards you, you little motherfucker. Little fucking 15 or 16-year-old. He fucking called me out after I had 3 rolls with ultras that I smashed. And I had to smash him. I had to take souls. So I was working hard. And then he was like, you and me. And I was like, all right. And he starts going like 1,000%. I'm like, motherfucker, I just rolled 10 minutes in a row. I think he was the second or third roll in a row. And I was like, you bitch. I haven't even been training. Dude, he almost put me to sleep with the fucking... He had like the Cantu from the guard. I don't know if he knew that's what he had, but he had the Cantu from the guard. I'm trying to... You know the Cantu choke? Have you ever seen it from the guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had the cantu from the guard, and I'm trying to pass him. Reaching my arm across to get my shoulder out. I almost went to sleep, and finally I got out, and then we ended back up in the guard. Like, I ended up passing, and he got his legs around. And then I'm just trying to take a breath, and I post up, and he fucking just throws an arm lock up. I was like, this little motherfucker.
Yeah, just stop. Just keep going.
Fuck, I took a soul after that, though, but...
Yeah. I mean, I had fun this
I don't
week.
feel bad fighting 15-year-olds who are fucking 6'2". Motherfucker's a giant, dude.
Yeah,
he's only like 150 pounds, though, but he's fucking big.
He weighs more than that.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, Nathan only weighs 110.
Yeah, he's fucking tall, too. He's at least 6 foot.
He's a big dude. Yeah.
How tall do you think his brother is? His brother's taller.
His brother's taller.
I remember when Gabriel was like this big, dude.
I know. It's been a long time watching these kids grow.
Yeah.
It was interesting because when the boys started, they were in this class with all these kids, and now all these kids are like giant. And I'm like, I don't want to roll with him. Fuck that.
Even Potato, dude. I remember Potato was like this fucking big,
he's getting tall.
He's fucking big, dude.
It's crazy.
Motherfucker's got an attitude, too. It's a little redhead attitude.
He does. He does. Yeah, the kids get like... Those are some scary ass kids, especially like if you're like an adult blue belt, adult white belt, and you watch these kids.
Yeah.
Definitely, you're gonna come in there being like, "Oh, I'm gonna smash this kid."
Dude, I could have swore I saw like Gabriel snatching some adult white belt souls the other day. I was like, damn. Dude.
I believe it.
I was like, getting your ass beat by really getting your ass beat by a 15-year-old.
I've seen Nathan do it and Noah do it to adults, and
I've seen Nathan do it to a lot of adults.
And I'm just fucking like, yeah. yeah, exactly. Nah, yes. The blood runs
Dude, I was
strong.
on Nathan must have been last week. Put it in the paper cutter, motherfucker wouldn't tap. I heard his shit pop. And I let go. I was like, oh, you good? He was like, yeah. And I was like,
yeah, he's like that.
fuck, dude. The paper cutter's
I was telling him to
dude.
fucking tap. And he just, yeah. But, yeah, no,
I don't know why you're avoiding it, though.
What? Bitch, fuck you. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
You actually look thinner right now.
Yeah, actually, well, I've been really focused
215?
on. No, I'm still like 220, 221.
Really?
Yeah,
That's surprising.
I've really been like
you fat piece of shit.
Eating the way I'm supposed to eat. You know.
Yeah.
I almost finished.
Hey,
I was asking last night. I was like, "Are we going to watch a fight?" Because I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go get some wings and beer."
What's up? I didn't get a fucking text.
I put it in the chat.
Oh, I missed it.
I put it in the group chat. I was like, "Is anyone watching the fight tonight?"
I would have for sure. Oh,
I was like,
I wanted a beer so bad
yeah,
last night.
I was like, I can't do anything for maybe till Wednesday, maybe even till the following Monday.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, fuck it, let me go get a beer because I've been eating like whatever, been watching what I eat. So I'm like, I get a beer.
I almost
and
brought
some
morning
wings.
beers today, dude.
I
almost brought morning beers.
Have you ever had Cali Creamin'?
What's that?
That's a great morning beer.
Is it?
Yeah, it's called Cali Creamin'. It's like a. Do you like cream sodas?
Yeah.
It's like a cream soda,
Like
but
the
a
orange
beer.
one? I really like the orange cream soda.
It's a yeah, but it's in a blue can. It tastes. You like vanilla?
Yeah.
It's like a.
Oh
vanilla,
yeah, that kind of cream soda. Yeah.
It's like a vanilla cream soda beer. It's so freaking good. It's like a good like breakfast beer. It's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been just focusing on like what I can eat and everything like that.
You look thinner though. You look less swollen and shit. Your cardio looks like it's better just by looking at you.
I don't know, maybe, probably not. I mean, actually, my rolls.
Did Rebecca tell you I was hitting her up?
Yeah, actually, my rolls at the gym this week were pretty good. Like I didn't feel too bad until I rolled with Luke. Luke fucked me up this week.
Dude, that motherfucker's a monster.
Yeah, he fucked me up. What did he catch me in?
Everything.
No,
Dude, he just catches me like this, and I'm like, it's so bad I have to tap. He just like rips my shoulders off like this.
Or I don't remember,
dude.
But he caught me once. I mean, it was a
week.
struggle. Oh yeah, Big Danny got me too this week.
Dude,
you were watching when I was rolling with him. I thought
maybe, dude. I was doing something, and like I know if I can half guard sweep him, my half guard sweep is good. So I'm just working on new techniques, like trying to change it on him. It always ends up the same way. He can't two-chokes me like 90% of the time. But I go to frame, and he brings his chest down. And I feel that he feels it, and I'm trying to get my fucking wrist out. And he just fucking just pushed his whole body weight. I was like, this motherfucker.
I did sweep Luke.
That's a good one. It's a Leo. That's a Leo wrist lock right there.
Yeah. I did catch a sweep on Luke, and I was like, hell yeah. But then he swept me back, and I was like, fuck. All that work. Yeah. It's gone.
It's like one time I was fucking fighting to the death with Albert, and fucking I took him down, and he sumigashi'd me. So sumigashi, you can do it standing up, or you can do it lay down. Yeah. So, like, I run the pipe on a single on him, and he falls as I'm singling him, and he just fucking bloop. And I was like, fuck.
He had long legs for that, too.
Dude, yeah. And he had it perfect because the way I was taking him down off the single, my outside leg was wide, so he was, like, full butterflied.
That's what I go for now when someone catches a single. I go straight to that. Yeah. It's been pretty successful.
Yeah. That's a really good technique for the single to reverse the single Sumigashi. Yep.
But yeah, no, I actually felt good. I was having fun, which kind of sucks because I was like, man, that was a good. I'm supposed to compete, although I looked yesterday, the day before. There's no one in my division. So
That's the same thing. I checked last night again.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, I checked last night again. There's one dude.
I have nobody.
Because that one motherfucker, I don't know if he watches. I'll make sure he watches this shit. Motherfucker's a brown belt still in my goddamn division. And there's only one other dude, so it's like, maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I want to do it.
I have no one in my division, so I'm just going to pull out.
I don't want to fucking get there. I don't want to get to the week up and there's nobody, and they're like, oh, here's your credit. It's like, just give my money back, dog. Give my 100.
I already had a credit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so I used
I had, dude, for a year, I didn't pay for a single fucking World League because I had so many credits.
God damn.
Yeah, dude. So it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm not trying to fucking just keep having all these credits. Like, just pisses me off. So if that dude is still there, like the last week you can sign up, I'll sign up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna pull out one because I'm not. By the time I can train,
pulled out of nothing.
I'm not gonna be able to. Well, that was the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have like a week before.
Yeah.
Which is the 8th?
It's 8th. Yeah. Then I'm gonna be on travel for a little bit next month, and then maybe March. It looks like.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Speaking of which, so we're actually gonna pre-record some episodes, so we don't go no episodes.
It's something that we have been talking about
trying to do.
It's just
we're busy.
it's just getting the time to meet and make the extra episodes.
Yeah.
is been hard. So.
But I want to play a game with you called Not Jiu-Jitsu. So everybody in the comments, the 5 or 6 of you that consistently comment, put a submission or a position in the comments, and we'll ask John if it's jiu-jitsu or not jiu-jitsu. Or he'll ask me, and I'll tell you if it is or not.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Odd.
Well, I have a way to determine if it's jiu-jitsu or not jiu-jitsu, but I don't want to tell anybody what it is yet. So I will be the determiner.
ChatGPT?
No. Similar though, very similar idea. So throw some in the comments, and we'll get that going after like a week or 2.
But yeah. So I think we need to get the some backups in.
Yeah.
Anyways, hopefully you guys have had a good week. Hopefully you guys have good roles, and your New Year's was good, and all that stuff. We've had a lot of shit just happen the past few weeks. It's just been busy, been kind of crazy. And then Hoist is coming. When's that?
I don't know if I'm really interested in that.
I think I'm gonna go. It's like on a Thursday or something like that, so it's like a day that I wouldn't even go anyways.
Yeah, he always does Thursdays because it's no-gi and nobody really goes no-gi.
Yeah,
we're trying to build that no-gi program. Chris is teaching, dude. Chris shows some hot shit. You know, if you're around here and you fucking do no-gi,
I think that's like a perfect person to learn from because he's fucking good.
He's so good at everything. So good. He's good in the gi. He's good. He's working on the shit he's not.
I'm gonna start taking
Noah. He's still good at the shit he's working on shit that he's not good at.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking Noah to no gi. Because when wrestling season's over, he's going to want to do more no-gi. So,
dude, no-gi is gay as fuck. I was just telling somebody that. That's that homo shit. Homo. Dude, fuck that, dude. Gi Players Club around here. You know what I mean?
But, yeah. I don't know.
You watch any cool YouTube videos? You're the YouTube master.
I have not done anything but stay in bed. Watch. I started watching.
You haven't been having like FOMO and shit.
Oh yeah. So I was watching like some jiu-jitsu stuff.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I sent you the link. I saw that Bernardo had that free video.
Oh yeah. I should have jumped on it. I'm just, dude. I
don't
really watch instructions.
It was like $197 credit that he gave, and then he had like.
And you could buy any of his videos.
Yeah. And the one I picked up was, and you'll like this one. It was like heavy pressure passing for old people, for old guys, or something like that. I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, I love that. I was thinking about that because when I went to train in Peoria, you know, we talked about in the past that every gym has different like styles.
Yeah.
And ours is like that old school heavy pressure. And I was thinking about how when I went to Peoria to train, and then people were tapping the pressure, and they were like, dude, we've never felt pressure like that. And I was like, oh, well. It's fucking normal.
It's just how it is at our school.
Yeah.
Everybody. I don't know anybody who doesn't pressure pass.
Yeah, even the kids do.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's good.
Even Noah will throw his shoulder in your fucking shoulder. And dude, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he's good. He's good. Both of them are good at like putting their hips one way to pin you, but then like throwing their shoulder into your neck.
Yeah, into your neck.
Yeah,
they're
good at it.
And I'm like, they're so light, and I'm like, how the fuck are you getting so much pressure? Like,
it's because their length.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always like, man, if I could fucking pull that off, it would fucking feel like death.
Yeah, that's funny because I was rolling with Chris the other day, and a lot of times when people do like a real heavy crossface on me, it's not fun, but I don't mind it because I can use it to roll out because my chest gets free. So they go so heavy on the crossface, they give me they give me like an escape almost, right? So Chris started going heavy on the crossface. It's like, okay, I'm going to get out. And then he shifted his body, and he was like 1,000% crossface and had my back pinned on the ground. I don't know how the fuck he did it, dude. That's some wrestling shit, dude. He had me crossface, and I was like, what the... I literally, in my head, I was like, what the fuck? It was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
But they have that same kind of like dexterity in their bodies to pin 2 different places at once,
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I had a good week though. I wanted to train more, but like I train on Monday and Friday. I'm gonna go to a judo open mat today in Norco.
Yeah, you were telling me about
that.
Yeah,
it's every Sunday in Norco. If you really want to go, hit me up. If you're anywhere,
how far is that?
It's like 45. For you, it's about an hour and 20, hour and 10. But they said it's open to anybody as long as you have a gi. You don't need any experience. It doesn't have to be a judo gi. I don't think. They just say show up.
Interesting.
I think it's at maybe Goltz. It's at like a pretty known place. It's been around for a long time. I never knew it was there.
I thought it'd be cool. When you told me, I was like, man, it might be cool to like just test my stand up from someone I have no experience in judo. So like to see how I
well, yeah. It's the thing is like you do have a lot of experience in judo.
But I don't think it.
All you have to do is adjust your stance.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like so, the rules that I play by are going to be different than
so. If you play like Jiu-Jitsu stance, everyone will play along with you. But there's downsides to it in judo because their ability to change their direction, it's bad to be like this because you're already halfway in the throw. That's what I'm trying to get to is like, because like if you look at that video, did I show you the big Japanese dude doing a sumigashi? Was that who it was?
I don't remember.
So there's this big Japanese dude, and he does what's called like a one-step uchimata, where like if I do an uchimata, I step in, step, turn, and try to do a kick, right? He throws himself into the kick.
That's how Leo showed it.
Like a one-step uchimata? Yeah. So that one-step version, if you're hunched over, you're already halfway in the throw. So if he's able to lift you and then go one step, you're thrown. So like there's a downside to being like that. So you have to just adjust to being more back above your hips below your back and shit like that. So you're more straight up. Because there's no risk of them single double legging you. So it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
And then like that sumigashi you like where you reach over, it's way easier when you're standing up.
The one thing I've been seeing is like I've been looking at variations where you grab the collar instead of over.
The hard part about grabbing the collar, a lot of those throws, is you have to go from this to this.
To bring it in tight.
Yeah, and it's like when you go from that collar, so for people that are just listening, you go, let's say you're going thumb in on the collar, and you're going to do your standard collar grip. Well, in order to get most of those throws off the collar, you have to bring your elbow in and twist your shoulder across your body because you're turning as you throw, and that's hard for a lot of guys that have stiff shoulders like me. Like, I can't do that, so I like to grab cross grip, or I like to grab a different grip. One of the judo instructor showed me, and so instead of making like a fist around the collar, like imagine you have your collar and I'll stick my first finger and my thumb on one side of the collar and the rest of my fingers on the other side. So the collar is actually in between my two fingers, like scissors, and you go like that and it gives you way more wrist articulation. It's pretty cool. Like it's one of the things they showed me.
One thing I noticed, something I do.
But sorry, I cut you off. What were you talking about that from that collar grip?
Oh, that throw. Like I've seen people grab it from there instead of grabbing it from the belt. And normally I won't even attempt it unless I can grab the belt.
Yeah.
So like I want to try playing with it from grabbing the collar to see if I can get it to work from there too.
Do you feel like when you go over the shoulder sumigashi to grab the belt, they're going to double leg you or single leg you?
I feel like they're going to single leg you, but I want them to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because they're literally giving me the position. Because then if they grab my leg, I step forward with my other leg and just fall back, and that's it.
Yeah.
So like I'll bait it. I kind of bait him. Like go ahead and take it.
Yep.
And if they don't take it, then I catch what I'm gonna do anyway. So, and then one of the things, like I said, I try to do is I try to grind my head into the side of their head, right? So that one, it prevents them from grabbing my fucking leg.
Yeah.
And then it makes them uncomfortable where they lift their head up a little bit, and then I'm like, boom.
But also you determine the direction that they're going when you do that. So A lot of the white belts always want to play fucking ramming horns and shit. And it's like, you don't want to play this game with me because I'm not going to play forehead to forehead.
What I also
I'm
noticed,
going to headbutt your ears.
Yeah, what I also know exactly. That's why I go. And then what I notice is they lift their head up.
Yeah.
And as soon as they lift their head up, I'm like, boom, I'm inside, and I'm like.
Well, that is the setup then. So your head position is setting it up because you're not going to get the sumigachi as good when they're looking down unless you get under them. Mm-hmm. But as soon as they lift their head up, you're under.
Yeah,
them.
I'm under them. Yeah. So I kind of do that. But something interesting because you're talking about that grip. I use that grip to block double legs and single legs all the time.
Oh, I do too.
Like, because they run into my
like
boom, and they're like, you can hear them get frustrated because they come in, I'm like, boom, boom.
Yeah. You know, besides the few wrestlers, like the straight just jiu-jitsu dudes, like Nick, you can't put Nick, Chris, or even Misa in that category. But everybody else, I'll grab them by the collar. And my whole defense standing up is elbow articulation.
Yeah, 100%.
So anytime you move, I don't even stiff arm people really anymore. As soon as you move, my elbow just goes with you.
I do the same.
So you're pushing my elbow into defense, right? So I use that a lot.
And then I like bring it over their elbow to break down their grip so that their grip isn't as strong.
What I like to do too is a lot of times if I go for that grip, guys will go over grip on me and try to grab the same side, which I'm working on same side shit versus like opposite grip. But like same side, great. And then they'll start to move and I'll bend my elbow in. And as soon as I bend my elbow in, I reach my arm around and go for the mirror lock every time. Because it at very least breaks their grip. But two, it gives me a submission attempt. But what I need to start doing is bringing my elbow in, going over for the mirror lock into a throw. That's what I need to be doing. It's just hard to
like a foot sweep.
Yeah, it's just the one that Misa hit me with, dude. It was fucking, dude. He got me like.
He's really good at those.
He straight dumped me.
He's really good at those. I always watch myself with him.
I've seen him do it before, but I'm so worried about that weird single leg he does, where he hops into that single.
Oh, where he drags you into it. And
yeah. So I was waiting for that, and then he hit that fucking Sasami. I was like, this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Dude, I never realized how fucking dense that motherfucker feels, dude. Oh, yeah. I was defending a choke, and I could just feel his forearm through the gi, and I was like, fuck this guy, dude. Fuck you, Misa.
He's quick.
Dude, he's so fast.
He's quick.
He's so fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny, though. So I saw him roll with Dan like 2 weeks ago, and, dude, he had Dan in this choke. He gets me in the same choke all the time because it's like this weird choke. It's like a cross he gets from the half guard.
And he's kind of on knee on belly?
No, he's like in the half guard, like almost like knee slice.
Yeah,
He goes for a cross choke. And he had it on me deep, and I think I defended at that time or whatever. And I was thinking of ways to defend it, and he got in that position on Dan, so I started paying attention. I was like, okay, what's Dan going to do? And then I think Dan let him pass, and he's starting to pass, and literally as soon as he brings his foot across the pass, Dan swept him.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then he showed me how to do it, and then so I tried to, this was like last week, and then I rolled with Misa, it must have been Friday, and I kind of tried to position myself like that. I was like, I want to see if I can get my feet where Dan got his feet. And I'm trying to work my feet loose, and he's fucking choking me. And I'm like, no, I ain't going to tap to this. And then I realized he's choking me across my chin. And like, whatever. I can't remember how the roll ended up. I think we just stalled out for like the rest of the time. I stood up. I saw blood on his gi, and my fucking whole mouth was full of blood. I was like, this motherfucker. Because he was pushing his lips into my lips into my teeth. And I was like, fuck. Didn't tap. I didn't fucking tap, though.
Dan is like
magic.
He's been pulling some shit that I'm like, I've been watching him, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude. He is so good.
He's so good.
He's smooth. He's like who I want to be when I grow up.
Bitch, you're 100 pounds more than him.
He's smooth with his transitions.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like explosive. He's just like, I don't know what it is. It's just his game is so like.
Well, he's also like, he's got that sleeper build. He doesn't look as athletic as he is.
Oh, yeah.
If you see that motherfucker without a shirt on, he's jacked.
He works in like a job. His job.
But he also works out. That motherfucker's in his house working out all the time.
But he's so fucking good. Yeah. I'm always like, God damn, fucking damn.
But like, so like, I'll explain that sweep. So Misa had him in that cross, and he's coming across. And as Misa starts to transition his feet to actually pass, Dan lifted his outside leg and like single butterflied his foot and flipped him over from it because his foot was light.
Like under his
heel. Like under his heel.
Yeah,
like
but toes are facing down, he went underneath.
Well, so like say this is like your foot right here and here's your ankle. He slid his foot to his ankle and fucking lifted him and threw him.
So almost like a
butterfly. It was insane though, but his leg was fully stretched. It was imagine like a single leg X or like a lockdown with one leg.
Yeah.
And it's fucking bloop. I was like, holy shit. But he fucking knee barred me on Friday. Dan did, and he showed me he showed me how he did because I was like, how did you get that? Whoo! Y'all motherfuckers better watch out.
Joseph,
he's been working on feet shit.
He was saying that he rolled with Dan. You know, Joseph's been working like X guard a lot and single leg X. And he was like, fucking Dan. He's like, he fucking knee barred me like 4 times from fucking X guard. And I was like, how the fuck are you doing that? I was like, dude, it sounds like he's been working on knee bars.
Anytime someone catches me in something where if it's not obvious, I'm like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
But Dan hit me at this knee bar, and he showed me like the couple different like the ways to get to the knee bar, because I get there all the time. I never finish it. Like I finish it maybe 1 out of 10 times, and he showed me like what I was doing wrong. Whew, y'all motherfuckers better start letting me pass, because y'all's knees gonna go.
I was always learning from him. He's so good.
He's so good.
It's just wild to watch him.
I don't have the body to do a lot of the shit that he does.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he's like obviously, when you see a black belt, you're like, oh, that's a black belt. You know the shit, but he's like like you said, like sleeper. Like his game is so fucking good. Like it's wild. I'm like, god damn.
And then it's crazy. Then fucking Pato fucking took his lunch money, dude. And he was being nice to him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The levels,
like just the levels of like.
Yeah.
Because I think they're about the same time at black belt. I think Pato's only 1 stripe if he even has a stripe.
Pato's really young too, though.
Yeah, he is pretty.
And that's
young.
all he does for work.
Yeah. But it's crazy, just like the levels you see like that, because you see like Dan's a good black belt. I mean, he's won IBJJF golds and shit. So like, he's a good black belt. But then like you see like a dude like Pato just fucking taking lunch money. You know who I was talking to Brianna about this last night. Who I'd really like to roll with. Well, this started because Brianna was like, "Do you think you could wrestle with Merab?" And I was like, "Fuck no." You watched that fight last night?
I didn't get to watch it.
Merab took fucking Umar's soul. Umar was fucking him. Umar Nurmagomedov, so it's Khabib's cousin. Umar fucking was whooping his ass the first 2 rounds, just piecing him up. It was a pretty close fight, but it was like Merab was punching air and Umar was punching him. Mm-hmm. And then the 3rd round, it switched, and dude, Merab fucking like was showboating. Literally was snapping him down from single legs and standing up and throwing his hands up.
Like
and
I
shit.
can do whatever I want.
Dude, beat the brakes. Dude, he melted fucking Umar. It was crazy.
Wow.
But she was like, because we met Merab one time. He's a little fucking dude. Like, he's tiny. And Brianna was like, do you think you could wrestle with him? And I was like, fuck no. Fuck no. First of all, my cardio is like 10 seconds. I got like 10 seconds of good cardio. But then also, like, just those people stealing, like, they just take whatever they want from you. But that made me think is like who I would like to roll with right now, because I haven't rolled with him in years at this point, is Alberto.
Yeah, just to see how.
I think
because he's still training.
He's still training,
but just to see where you are.
Yeah, because he's not training. But dude, when I used to roll with him, it was just like
he was deaf. He just died.
He would hit me like 50 submissions, like in 5 minutes.
You know, something that I've been thinking about is I thought would make a good podcast. I'll bring it up. One example is when you talk, because you're talking about levels and shit. When you start talking about fight IQ and things like that. I was watching a documentary on GSP, and he was talking about fighting BJ Penn, because he lost to BJ Penn the first time he fought him. And his level of fight IQ and the science breakdown that he brought to fighting was insane, because he's like, everyone knows he's like, BJ Penn was like legit. This is in their primes. This isn't like late BJ Penn. This is when he's in his fucking prime.
BJ was like a champion at 2 weight classes and fought in 3 or 4 weight classes.
Yeah.
He was like, man.
When he fought BJ Penn, he's like, he was faster than me. He was stronger than me. Like everything, right? But he said he was focusing on his reflexes. He said his timing and reflexes and his, like, if I would throw a punch, he was able to dodge it and then boom and come back. Like, he was so fast.
Yep.
And so what he said he did, he's like, so I did a lot of feints. He's like, so when I went into that fight, if you watch me, he's like, I was just throwing feint after feint after feint after feint. He's like, that way.
To bite on him?
He's like, because then his reflexes of being able to like catch me is like, it wore it down.
Yeah.
And so now when I start going for things,
yeah.
he wasn't there. And I'm like, oh my God. Like that level of thinking in the middle of a fight, I was like, that is insane that you take, like you're just beating him in the game, not beating him, like not even fighting. You're like you're even deeper than that you're beating him in the game and you're making him flinch so that it brings down his response time so that now you can fucking hit him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're not fighting, we're fucking playing, we're playing a game.
But it's the same. You have that level of fight IQ.
Yeah.
It's still the same thing.
You don't think about that when you roll?
Well, when I set things up, but I don't think that deep. Like I'm like, all right, how can I get him to do this?
Because obviously we want to win when we're training, right? Like, training's not about winning, but you want to do as good as you can, right? So like, I know that there's things that I cannot finish. I've never finished them, or I finish 1 out of every 1,000 times. because it sets up what I want to finish.
I do
always.
That.
Like,
yeah. I do that a lot with lapels. So, like, I've noticed if you grab someone's lapel, they freak out.
From, like, in the
guard anywhere.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I may not know what the fuck I'm doing with it.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
But they're like, oh, he's going to fucking do something. And so I'll grab the lapel. Like, if I'm getting stalled out, I'll start undoing the lapel.
Yeah.
And then people are like, oh, what is he going to do with the lapel? Yeah. And then they freak out. And then they'll try to stop me from grabbing the lapel. Yeah. And then it opens up, like, wrist locks. And, like, and so that's something I try to do. So in that sense, like, if I'm getting stalled out, I'm not getting anywhere, I'll start playing with the lapel. Yeah. I mean, I might go for something with a lapel, but in my mind, I'm like, I just want them to focus on the fucking lapel so that I can catch what I want to catch.
I think constant movement when you're rolling is the diff. Like, I mean, you can pin people and hold them there, and that's a big technique. Like, because if I pin you there,
and I don't want you to leave,
you're not leaving. Yeah. You know what I mean? For the most part, and I'll pin you there and take your soul. Yeah. But, like, you remember when Nathan came over here and he showed us that elbow thing from the guard? Anytime I'm in full guard, I start doing that to people. Dude, people panic. Every time they start to get a post, you pull that elbow away. I do that
because they can't get stable.
You're just like going like this while you're in the guard, and
they get tired.
Dude, sorry I call you out, Eddie. I almost hit Eddie with this fucking omoplata yesterday, on Friday, exactly like that. I pulled guard on Eddie, and I'm pulling his shit, and as I'm pulling his shit, I'm like hiking my hip away by accident. And he was like throwing his arms out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna omoplata this motherfucker. I got all the way around and I crossed my feet. He almost bucket choked me. But I don't think I grabbed his body. So I was fighting his legs, but he almost hit me with the bucket choke. But I was like, damn, like 1 more inch, I would have hit an omoplata. And like to hit an omoplata on the upper belt is that's legit, dude. I love the omoplata. I used to fuck with it all the time when I was a white belt. I'm gonna start bringing that back.
Bring back the omoplata.
I just don't play guard all the time. I like never play guard.
I saw this shirt. Well, I saw the saying. But then I saw like someone put it on a rash guard, and it said, "Everything I want to do is 100% illegal in IBJJF."
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was like, "That's fucking cool shirt. I like that."
Yeah, just grinding people, dude. Like, oh, it's funny. Speaking of Nathan and guard fucking thingies, that motherfucker made me a bet last night. Remember we were trying to bet leg kicks before, and he was like, "Let's bet leg kicks on this fight," and I was like, "It's not fair because I don't know how to throw a leg kick." And I was like, let me think of something that's, like, fair. Because I keep saying, let me put you to sleep. And he's like, you're crazy. I'm not going to let you put me to sleep. So we keep going back and forth. And then finally he was like, how about body shots? And I was like, say less,
you can take a body shot, probably. Yeah.
I won that bet. We're going to have to film that shit. I'm going to punch the shit out of Nathan.
Yeah, but he's probably trained as...
I don't really even know how to throw a fucking body punch either. But
we just get a good swing.
I'm going to do my best. Fucking... Oh, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have to film that shit, Nathan.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Coming around here,
we do it here.
Coming around here at the black belt. You don't even train, homie. You don't even train jiu-jitsu anymore.
Yeah, that's funny. That'd be funny. I gotta watch the fights. I didn't even watch them last night. So
I only caught the last two because I had to go pick my brother up from the airport. The last two fights were the Merab fight was insane. It was such a good fight, and then fucking Islam choked fucking Makano.
It's 312 or 311. UFC 311?
I think 311.
Yeah, all right.
The fucking Islam darsed Morcano like in a minute.
Of course.
First round.
Did you watch the little thing of Demetrius Johnson training with him?
With who?
With
Islam?
With the whole team.
The whole, like, the Dagestani team?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
He went over, they were out here and he went to train with, I think he only trained with them a day or two.
Yeah, well, so...
But that was cool because they were like, those guys don't show respect to nobody. Yeah. But all of them were like all of them were like, you're the fucking best. Yeah. You're the fucking best. They were calling him the champ. Like, the level of respect that they showed him, I was like, damn, that's fucking cool. That.
Yeah, so, like, when the Dagestani team was when AKA was, like, super popping, all the Dagestanis trained there. So, like, Khabib, Islam, Umar, everybody trained at AKA. All the Russian, or the Dagestani dudes trained there. And then I don't know if they really run their camps there anymore at AKA. I think they run them back in Dagestan, or I think they actually have a gym in Saudi Arabia. But they run their camps over there now. They don't run them here anymore. But yeah, back then, so that's probably where they trained at. It was AKA because Demetrius is from Seattle and AKA is in Northern California.
It was a cool video. Like, it was cool to watch because he went through like the whole camp with him. Obviously, he's keeping up with his in shape, but he's not like staying like that fight shape. So the fact that
he's trying to do IBJJF tournaments.
Dude, he's been killing it in them. Yeah.
I think on the next
he said that that's what his next thing is. Yeah. He's like, he's just going to do jiu-jitsu. Yeah. He's loving it.
Yeah.
He talked about, like, rolling with Mikey Musumeci and, like, you see Mikey Musumeci? He's got, like, a stomach ulcer now.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious because he was, like, talking shit about Gordon and having stomach problems. And it's all due to steroids, which we know it wasn't. And then he ends up having fucking stomach problems, and like...
Well, I think as much as I don't like Gordon, it's not from steroids. It's from fucking being on antibiotics for a fucking year. Oh, man. That fucking that dude Ian Dobby, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. From B Team, right?
No, Ian is from San Diego. That big Jack dude that fought Andrew.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dude, he posted the other day, he had this gnarly staph on his arm, and they're, like, digging it out. Or they dug it out. Like, he went to the doctor to dig it out. And then, like, 2 days later, he posted, like, the whole, like, he unpacked it. And it was, like, dude, he posted antibiotics. And I was like, dude, you're going to fucking die.
That's that, what's that variation of, that's antibiotic resistant?
No, I think what he's saying is he's just trying to heal it naturally.
Oh, man, that's not good.
So you're going to dude, he fought at ADCC yesterday.
The biggest fucking advancement in human health is penicillin,
dude,
and antibiotics,
dude, and like
the amount of people that died before penicillin was invented for things that were preventable is insane. Yeah. It's like the fact that you wouldn't. It's crazy.
Dude, I would, dude, because he fought at ADCC San Diego yesterday. There was an open in San Diego.
Yeah, what's the name fought there? Did you see it?
Jose?
No, he trains at Rogers Gym.
Oh, Isaiah. Yeah.
He fucking killed it, dude. I watched it.
See a buggy choke him up?
Hell yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah, he fucked him up.
He's so good.
Yeah, and then Jose from Diamond Valley, dude, he fought Gio Martinez.
Oh, did he?
Or he fought Boogeyman.
Did he win?
No, he got triangled. But he won. He got third place out of, I don't know how many.
He's pretty good. He's fucking really good.
That dude Jose?
No, Gio.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not. It's not Gio. Gio's a little one.
Oh.
Richie. Oh. Yeah, he fought Richie. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so Ian, if I would have saw that fool at that tournament, because he posted that thing that week, I would have been like, yo, where are the fucking referees?
I don't think ADC cares.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, dude. I'd be like, where are the fucking referees at? Let's check his fucking arm for that staph. If that shit's not healed, fuck no, DQ this dude. Dude, you can't give everyone staph just because you don't want to use antibiotics.
Yeah.
Kelsey, always having staph.
That's wild, though.
That was the funniest thing I ever heard in my whole life. One day she was like, well, what did they do before antibiotics? And me and Kyle, her husband, at the exact same time, you died.
Yeah, you died.
Dude, staph is so scary, man.
Because you get sepsis after that, and then it's game over.
Well, dude, there's MRSA.
Well, MRSA, that's what I was thinking. MRSA's the one that's antibiotic resistant.
There's a super MRSA now, too. Yeah, that's just, if you
probably
get it,
comes from China.
Game over. Yeah, probably. China. It's fucking game over, dude.
Yeah.
Clean your fucking gi. Clean your fucking mats.
Cut your nails.
Keep your dirty ass.
Don't bite people.
Don't buy. Oh, my bad. Hey, keep your dirty ass fucking feet, your dirty ass kids off the goddamn mats. Take your fucking shoes off. But most importantly, wash your gi.
Yeah.
You stinky motherfuckers out there know who you are.
I started buying, Lysol makes a disinfectant that you throw in with your laundry. And I started buying that with and so when I do my gis, I always throw that into the...
Are they getting crunchy?
No. I'll show it to you. It's just like a big bottle of
It's like a little like the little pods?
No, it's like a liquid.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a disinfectant. And you throw it in with I throw it in with the gis specifically because, well, they're fucking full of germs.
Because all these grimy motherfuckers out of school.
Yeah, so...
You know you stink.
I use that on all my gis.
Yeah. Hold on, let me go back on this rant. Don't leave your fucking gis in your car after you fucking train and then come train with your dirty ass gi. Don't do it.
Nasty. Your car must reek too.
You know. Every time I leave my gi in my car, I'll jump in my car and I'll be like, why does it smell like a dead animal in here?
And you know when like I'll drive in the road because it's got the cloth seats. After a really hard session, when you're fucking sweaty, and then you go home, and then in the morning, even just the seat, even the seats are like, fuck. So, yeah.
I told you before, I used to fucking have this homie that was super stinky. And I was like, damn, dude, I had a brand new truck at the time. I was like, damn, dude, my fucking truck stinks. And I realized it was that stinky motherfucker. I had to have my shit shampooed.
Gross. Yeah. Got to keep clean so everyone can keep training. You know, one thing that I feel...
I'm not even like the cleanest dude there, but I don't even stink. And if I know I stink, I'm like, yo, dude, sorry, my gee's fucked.
And then stay home if you're sick. Or just watch. If you need to come in, just
stay on the side.
Stay on the side and watch.
That doesn't even hurt my feelings.
That's something that, that's something that I don't think... I mean, I've seen a few people at our gym that'll do that. That'll, like, they're injured or they're sick. Yeah, I'm not feeling great. And they'll just come and watch. And I fucking love that they feel like... I love that their gym is a place where you feel you can just come and hang out and watch, even if you can't train. But if you're sick, that's what you need to do. Don't fucking go on the mats. Don't get other people sick.
Motherfucker, you're the worst at that.
I'm not the worst.
Oh, I don't feel good.
Allergies, my friend.
People be talking shit like, oh, where you been? Like, yo, I don't feel good. And there might be a comp like in 2 or 3 weeks, and everyone's all fucking sick. And then I get sick. The last like big competition I did, Master World.
That was my fault.
I was sick as fuck, dude. I was in the fucking bullpen at Master World, and I bent down to grab my bag.
Sick. I don't remember who did.
Everybody was sick. Yeah, I bent down to grab my bag, and I literally got dizzy, and I was like, oh, hell no.
Everybody was sick.
I think I got smashed like in 2 minutes of that tournament, too.
I wonder if that was like... Because that was like one of the sickest I had been in a long time.
Dude, I got on antibiotics. I did everything.
I wonder if that was just COVID.
Was there COVID? No, that was the year before COVID, wasn't it?
No. We joined the gym after
COVID started. Yeah.
Because everyone was like, it was
bad.
Like
a new strain. Yeah, everybody fucking had it. I had the crazy ear infection. Dude, my ear was plugged up for like 6 months from that.
I remember you talking about
that. And I got on antibiotics like right away. When we went back to the hotel room that night, I did the telehealth thing.
The telehealth is a really good option. It's cheap.
It's cheap. $60
Yeah, it's like $60, and then you just get your medicine.
I mean, $60 isn't like a little amount of money, but it's like...
Dude, I pay $80 to go to my doctor with my insurance.
That's crazy. But if you consider like just your time, like you go to an urgent care, you're there for 2-3 hours.
When we went to Vegas, me and my girl went to Vegas this last time, my asthma was bugging me, and so I was like, "Hey, man," I really wanted to get some
Vagisil.
Yeah, and so so while we were driving, I called.
Yeah,
and then like I got the appointment, and then while we were still driving, she called. Mm-hmm. I did the telehealth in the car while we were driving. Yeah. When we got to Vegas, I picked up my medicine at one of.
Tell me a CVS, and I'll go to that one. Yeah,
and I just picked up the medicine there. And I was like, dude, and I was thinking about that. I was like, man, that's so fucking cool that we're at a time where you can do that.
Well, the fucking government was trying to shut it down.
Yeah. Well, they're always trying to fucking shut shit down. They're not getting their cut.
Our savior Luigi fucking let everyone know, though.
Yeah.
All right, I don't got anything else.
Anyways, apologize again. Hopefully we're going to be more consistent. The goal, like we said, make more videos.
See, we've only missed 4 in 2 years.
Have we been doing it for 2 years?
Almost. It's coming up on 2 years.
Long time. Anyways.
March will be 2 years.
Make sure you leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, nos.